I'm finally awake in the daytime. So I thought it'd be perfect to make Laura this video about how to curl your hair. The things that you need are heat spray, a hairspray, and I recommend a ceramic curling iron because ceramic just heats a lot more evenly than metal. It just does. So I have this one from Conair. I don't know, it's like 20 bucks. But for shorter hair, you want to use a 1 inch diameter barrel or smaller. I think this one is 3/4 inches, just because you want it to actually be a curl and you won't really get an entire spiral with a larger barrel. So there's two kind of curls you can do. This is just your run-of-the-mill curling iron with a clamp. So I'm going to show you two ways. My hair holds curl really well, so I'm not going to put anything holding in it beforehand, but if you have hair that you know doesn't really hold heat styles well, you want to put probably either a gel or a mousse in when it's damp. I would recommend a mousse in general because it's just a lot lighter weight and you can get more volume with a mousse. And no matter what type your hair is, you gotta use a heat spray. I'm gonna take a chunk, like 1/2 inch of hair. I have a lot of hair, so I need to do smaller sections. If you take a too big chunk, the outer parts won't get heated. I'm just spraying this really far away because it's a little bit oily. So I got that, and then I'm running it through. If the heat spray you're using adds any moisture to your hair, you wanna wait till it's dry because putting wet hair on a hot tool is really bad for your hair. So I'm going to show you how to just clamp it and curl it so it looks, I think it looks the most natural and it'll look polished and nice. You want to go to the ends. I usually like to just grab because I have layers, so sometimes they fall out. So I got it all the way in, roll it in, and kind of keeping it, you know, parallel to my face, perpendicular to the ground, and I'm holding it. I like to do that just to see how hot the outside is, but probably don't do that. You'll burn your finger. I've done this for a while and I've burned a lot of fingers and just as many bridges. 10 to 15 seconds holding it is fine. So I have this little curl, and if you don't like how tight it is, you can just pull on it kind of when it's still hot and it'll loosen. After you do the curl, spray it really lightly with a really light hairspray. I really love Elnet. While it's still hot, it's good to pin it, and then that will help hold the curl for a lot longer. And you want to pin it until it's cool. And the other way that you can curl is to not use the clamp and just wrap your hair around. When you're wrapping it around, you want to use even less hair. So I'm going to spray it. And this you want to be careful because you might burn your finger. Sorry that I'm recommending this. So you take it, and I like to wrap the hair away from my face. I think it's better to just hold the iron like that. You can do it like this, but it's harder to wrap it. So I'm just holding it like that and then wrapping the hair around. And then, so you see where my fingers are, it's very much in danger of touching the curling iron, so you really want to be careful that you're not doing that. And doing this gives you a more natural, like beachy curl / wave. But it also can sometimes look a little like, especially with my hair right now, it looks like Meg Ryan when I do it. I'm not that into that. So you see the difference? It's more like a corkscrew curl. And then you want to spray that again. Just gonna spray it just a little. And you can pin these curls too. I'm just seeing how big the curl is. And can you see that? And I'm just gonna pin it down. So that's the two basic ways to use a clamping curling iron. And then when you let your hair out, when it's cool to the touch, you'll have a full head of curls. And you will look glamorous. This looks really cute with my rest of my hair right now. Am I right? So Good luck.